Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm a little sick, so I've been putting off my video for a little over a week now because I am all stuffy sounding, and about a week ago you probably couldn't understand anything I was saying, so yeah, so I figured I would now that I'm doing a little bit better, you can hear my voice a little better, I would update, even though I sound kind of like a man. Alright, so I had my nutrition appointment, my second one, a couple weeks ago, which went well. I mean, it wasn't really anything. She just weighed me. Excuse me. She just weighed me and just went over some basic dietitian stuff, I guess, nutrition. I probably, like many of you, have gone through every possible diet that's ever existed in the world, so I feel like I have a really good knowledge of how nutrition works and what to look for and things like that. I was more interested in learning the after information. I wanted to, even though my surgery probably won't be for another 2 months, I wanted to start understanding what it is I can and can't eat afterwards. I feel like that's kind of important, excuse me, I keep having hiccups, as well. So, oh my god, this is gonna be a brutal video, guys. So yeah, so we went over that, and I had to make my next appointment, and I wanted to make it like the day that I can submit it to insurance. So that will be May 5th. And I asked her if they actually submit the paperwork the same day, and she said, you know, generally depending on time. So I made my appointment, the very first appointment, in the morning, so that I am guaranteed for it to go to insurance on May 5th, and then I will probably, because I'm crazy, follow up with the insurance company the next day or the day after, just to make sure that they actually got the paperwork in. So that's my plan. And the nutritionist told me that usually they get an approval within a week, so that would be cool. So I am hoping to have a date soon thereafter. It's sounding more and more like, because of my BMI, I might have to do a 3-week liquid diet. Not quite sure. No one's gone over that with me yet, so I assume I'll find that out whenever I get my date. They would discuss all that with me. As far as all the other paperwork that and everything else they needed, cardiology done, check. That went actually really well. It was really quick. I was probably like in there for 5-10 minutes at the most. He did an EKG. He listened to my lungs. He said there's 5 risk factors that he looks at, and I didn't have any of the 5. The ones I can remember were family history of heart disease or anything to that. I also had, or they mentioned, you know, if you work out, do you have a hard time breathing, blah, blah, blah. No, don't have that. Anyway, I had a surgery back in 2001. You know, did I have any issues from anesthesia on that? No. So that was in and out and done, and they actually sent my paperwork over really fast. So they already have all that, and that's all set. Couple things I was a little frustrated with at the office is that originally one of the women I spoke with told me she was going to call my primary care and ask for the letter. And she didn't. I got a call about something else, and I followed up to make sure, and they said, oh, no, you have to call. So that kind of irritated me. And I don't care if I have to call. I just didn't, because I assumed she was doing it, because that's what she said. So that was a little frustrating. The other thing is, apparently my paperwork that came in from my psychiatrist wasn't good enough, so I have to go see their psychiatrist. Again, totally fine. However, the earliest I can get it to them was May 1st, so that was cutting it a little close and making me nervous. I would definitely say to anybody who's pre-op right now, schedule everything as soon as possible, so that way you have time. Like, my goal was to get everything done prior to April, knowing that beginning of May was going to be my submission time. That way, anything that got screwy, like my psychiatrist stuff, and my primary care information, I had a month to get it together, because nothing would make me more mad than being time to submit the paperwork and be like, oh no, you need to do this now, and oh no, and then I have to wait longer and longer. No, I am not doing that. I've made up my mind on what I want to do, and I want to get it done. So obviously I want it done the right way, and in doing so, I made sure all my appointments were taken care of. So make sure you jump on it. Like, I literally jumped on it the day after I got the list of all the stuff I had to do. So get on it as fast as you can. Excuse me again. So, a couple of, I guess the office is kind of driving me crazy a little bit. They're all so sweet, but I was told that once I made my psychiatry appointment to let the coordinator know, because they're just making sure that, you know, all my stuff is getting done. So I called this morning to do that, and then I got a call back that wondering if I made the appointment. So why did I call you this morning? But whatever, I'd much rather them actually call me and verify things than wait until they're ready to submit my paperwork and then go, oh, we didn't get this, we didn't get that. So, but again, for pre-op, call and make sure. Like, I called a couple days after primary care said they sent the paperwork. I called my office to make sure, did you get my stuff? Yes, we did. Okay, quick call, nothing to annoy them, just, did you get it? Yes, you're good. Okay, bye. Make sure you do that, because, you know, you want to have some control of your situation and all that. What's not going well right now is my eating. It is out of freaking control, and I'm so pissed off about it. And I told the dietitian the same thing. I don't understand. My head is saying one thing. My stomach and arms are doing clearly something different. Like, I'm starving all the time. Like, why am I starving all the time? That's so annoying, because I wanted to lose weight beforehand, and I will with the liquid diet, and I'm totally amped up to do what I have to do, and it will get done, because I am getting the surgery. I really want and need this surgery. I feel like more and more I'm getting less and less able, and it's so freaking scary. It is so scary. You know, like, I never had this double chin thing before. Creepy. You know, like, bending over to tie my shoes. What in God's name, at 31 years old, I can't bend over to tie my shoes easily? Are you sorry guys. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, that's crazy. That is insane to me. I don't get it. I don't like it. It's not comfortable. I've always been overweight, but it's never really, outside of, like, mentally getting into my way and emotionally getting in my way and all that, it's never gotten in my way. So, like, this is crazy to me. You know, I started walking at work because it's finally getting nice out. And for whatever reason, my back's hurting. What the hell is my back hurting for? Like, I'm just going for a walk. It's so frustrating. Other than that, I'm still watching all the YouTube videos that I haven't seen yet. Keeps me motivated every day to be excited about what I'm getting myself into. Gives me more ideas as far as what to plan for afterwards and things like that. I got some meds from the nutritionist to try, a lot of the chewable stuff, so I'm going to give that a shot, because for whatever reason, they told me to change over my vitamins, so I did, and I was taking Centrum, I think it's called, and for whatever reason, they were making me sick. I didn't like them, so she told me to get Flintstone vitamins. Yay! So I got Flintstone vitamins with iron, chewables, so I got that, and she gave me a couple other chewable stuff, so I'm going to try that. What else has happened from my last video? I think I told you all about my last group meeting. They did all kinds of, like, food stuff, like recipes. I did not like any of them. Not one. I'm picky to begin with. I don't like many things. How I gained weight is beyond me. But when I like something, I'm the kind of person who can make a tuna fish sandwich and eat tuna fish sandwich every single day for lunch. Like, that's just how I am. I don't need variety. Not a good thing. You should always have variety and eat different things. But That's not me. I don't really care. I'll eat the same thing all the time. I don't know. I don't want to make this too long. I know we're already at 10 minutes and I don't know. But I just figured I'd get on, update everybody who's caring to watch. I don't think I'll have any more news or updates until my next group meeting, which is the 4th Tuesday of the month. So I believe 3rd or 4th Tuesday of the month. Excuse me. So I'll update after that. Hopefully it's better than the last one. And then I have my psychiatrist meeting on May 1st. I don't know how that is. I've never been to a psychiatrist. I've always gone to like a therapist, I guess she is, or a counselor or something to that. So I don't know what kind of questions he's going to ask me, or she. No, it's a guy. What kind of questions he's going to ask. I'm going to just be honest and truthful, and hopefully nothing's the wrong answer. That's my hope, because I don't want to be set back because of anything, but I also want to be honest, because if I'm honest and truthful, then that's going to be what's going to be best for me at the end of the day. So anyways, questions or comments, please feel free to leave them. I know many people probably aren't watching these yet. They're too early. When it's getting closer to pre-op and I'm on liquid diet and stuff, I'm sure more people will watch. People care more about that. Me too, as well. But I like to see what everybody's journey's like. And that's it. So I hope everybody has nicer weather where they are. And I'll talk to you all soon. Goodbye.